Hello everyone and welcome to The Blueprints. Now I am so excited to play this. It released officially April 10th on Steam, PlayStation, all the stations, all the connections. But this game has been in development for over 8 years. I heard about this right at the beginning when it first came out, and I am so excited that it is finally ready to play. So I don't know how far we'll get tonight. We will not beat the game in one night. I can tell you that now. We probably will not beat the game in one night. But we're going to go in. We're going to learn things about it. We're probably going to fumble for quite a bit because we always do at the beginning of new games. We always fumble trying to learn how to do things. But once we get the hang of it, we get the hang of it. So, everyone take a deep breath. And I welcome you, officially, after 8 years of waiting, to the Blueprints.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
So who got cut out?
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Okay.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
46
The
or 40?
location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Oh, it's timed.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
18th of March, 1993.
S. Sinclair.
March 18th, 1993. That's probably important. Just gonna say, probably important. Here we go. Day 1. Okay. So it is timed. No idea how many days it's gonna take, though. That is so cool. Okay, this is more of a 2D animation. 50 steps. Okay. Okay. Welcome to the game, everybody. 50 steps. Let me adjust a couple things. There we go. That's a little bit better. How's that brightness-wise? Is that good? It looks like it might be a bit good. Okay. So we got 50 steps. It has nothing to do with how many footsteps we actually walk. Okay. This is based to be an escape room. So, most likely, we need to take in our surroundings. Now I have 48 steps. Is that how many steps I have to complete the room? Or how many steps close I am to whatever I need? I go out here again. 47. Do I need to go towards the footsteps or away from the footsteps? So, this is a puzzle game, meaning everything I need is going to be in here somewhere. Can we interact with anything here? It does not look like anything is interactable. Interactable? How do you say that? Interactable. We have a chair, it doesn't move. You have blueprints to draft. Okay, here's the blueprints. Anything else, though? This is an escape room-based puzzle game. There's going to be things in weird spots. Okay, there's a bus there. I must have blueprints to draft. So I really need to do the blueprints. We got 2 busts, a clock. That's 8:16. Okay, no drafts there. What's this? Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 health. When you no longer have any footsteps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. So I got 46 rooms left I can walk into because I walked in and out of the room a couple times. Okay, so that was bad. Don't do that. Noted. Okay, this is like the tutorial room. There we go. Tutorial. Yes, there we are. Alright. Here's the letter. Open only in the event of my death. Well, he's dead. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all of the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. Why not? I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. Oh no. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and best wishes, Albert S. Sinclair. Okay, so something important here we're noting is we only have approximately 50 rooms we can go into a day. I'm now down to 46 because I went outside by accident, not knowing that was going to cost me some time. The rooms will change. Every 50 rooms you enter, the rooms are going to change. It's like the maze in Harry Potter. So we're going to have to deal with that eventually. And blueprints seem to be what I need to be doing right now. It doesn't seem like I need to be doing anything else. I'm talking very fast. Let's slow down. Okay. The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a resourceful map and useful. Why did I say resourceful? As a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pushing tab. Okay, the entrance hall. The antechamber. This is where I'm trying to go, right? The antechamber. From its root meaning, the room before, all signs and paths point toward the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. Blueprint objective, rarity not applicable. I mean, it's definitely near room 46. Room 46, this mysterious room mentioned in H.S. Sinclair's will, named only by a number. Despite the house's official blueprint only showing a total of 45 rooms, the words of the legal document make it apparent that a 46th room in the house in fact exists. Finding this room is your primary objective while on the estate. It is, after all, your bequest. So, something I want to look at right now is a lot of puzzle games, at least a lot of puzzle games back in the day, used to be all about deception. You would go through all these things trying to defeat the boss or the puzzle or whatever you had to do to get to the end. And typically, as I have discovered, a lot of the puzzle solutions are very, very at the beginning. They're going to be back at the beginning. It's like an escape room. Back at the beginning of the first room you had. So the question is, do I need to do all of this? Or is the answer to the puzzle in this room? It very much could be in this room. It could be... I also suspect that his uncle is not dead. Do not be in the house after dark. Why? So that you can come out and change the puzzle rooms? Is this going to be a Westing game scenario? I don't think you're dead. Anyway, just going to point that out now. Okay, entrance hall. Oh, this is seriously a murder mystery. Okay, so here's the entrance hall. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to Mount Holly is granted by way of a dark and garish lobby, suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest's adventure begins. However, the 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. So this is where it's going to change. Okay. I have no other rooms unlocked here so far. No rooms here, nothing here. The antechamber is probably a red herring. If I'm trying to get you to go over there right away, and because it's connected to room 46 and you can't do that right away. Bedrooms not unlocked, hallways, no. Green rooms, no. Shops, no. Red rooms. Okay. So right now, we don't have a lot. Possibly this will light up as we get more. It'll fill up. I don't know if it'll change. I can call it a day right now. I'm not going to. I want to see how much I can do in one day. It's not made to beat at one stream or one game. I'm sure it's not. Okay. Let's go this way. No, let's go outside. Let's go outside first. I will take the chance and we'll go outside and see if there's anything out there first. I'll take the one day off. Okay, 45. Is there anything out here on the grounds? Before I go, I want to see what I'm looking at here. I love this. This is so cute, though. Okay. Anything in the bushes? Probably not, but I'm going to look. I can go into the woods. Okay. I don't know if this is purposeful. Oh, the waterfall. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Okay. Let's see. Do we have anything out here that we need? We have that one gateway we can get to. It looks like we've got another gateway. So the question is, do we actually start on what is apparently the challenge, which is it's literally telling you, hey, go through these 3 doors. But is that what we want to do? Is that truly, truly the right path? Who knows? Okay, we got a secret door here. That's a weird sound. It might just be the waterfall, but that's weird. Okay, so we have something there. We have this thing overlooking the great abyss of absolutely nothing. Oh, that's a good view of the house. Okay, it's for the waterfall again. Nothing apparently here, but we've got these, which are not a compass. I thought maybe they were a compass, but no, it's perfectly normal. We got a bird bath. We have a bench. This is probably all a red herring out here, but I want to look around just to be on the safe side. Bench. There's all this stuff. Like, what is all of this? Why would all of this be out here if it wasn't important, right? I don't expect this to be a jump scare game. If I get jump scared, my earbuds are like 100, I will scream. But I don't think this is a jump scare game. I can't see anything in here. This might be as far as I can go. Yeah, this is as far as I can go here. But I can't jump, right? No, I don't have the ability to jump. So this is as far as I can walk. Alright, so you're not really supposed to go in there either. Okay, just thought I'd take a little detour, double check, make sure I wasn't supposed to go there. I have the ability to run. A little bit. I'm not a fast runner, so hopefully nothing here is timed like that, but I'm not a fast runner. As much as I saw down there, we definitely had that one door outside to the forest. It might be worth taking a look at that before we go inside, just to see if there's anything over here. It will cost me, but I will. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe I should look out there first. Alright, so I don't see anything blatantly important out here. But you never know. Sometimes I feel like you should look at it just to be on the safe side. But that gate's open. That gate isn't open, but this one is. Can I go through this one? I can. Okay. And the thing about puzzle games, and I don't know how many times I've said this already, is look for the unobvious. Like this random iron door right here. Because the obvious is not usually the solution. Have you guys ever seen the movie Now You See Me? Don't look closely, for that is misdirection. It's going to be something random that makes no sense. Why is there a camp out here? Oh, this counts as movement. Okay, campsite, the grounds. This counts as movement. Why do we have a campsite? Inspect this. Okay. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call today any time from the blueprint menu to return to the campsite for the night. Okay. So that is where we're going to come back at the end of the night. Alright. Does that count as moving? I feel like it does. Okay, we've got doors over here. Probably can't go in yet. Okay. Was there anything behind the campsite? An orchard. Which I can't go into. Okay. I'm gonna look at everything before I do anything. We will be very aware of what we're doing here. That might be it. It might just be the campsite. That may be the only thing over here. Yeah, he did say you can't stay on the grounds after dark. I wonder if you have the option to do so, though. There's the other door. Which you can't go into. Okay. So, that might be... Yep, that was another day. This might be my cue to go inside now. I've lost about 8 days now. Eight doors now. Going through different things. So, I feel like that's pretty good. There's a lot of bird baths. I've seen at least 3 so far. Let's go back in, now that we're down to 40, and see what we can do. It might have been a little wasteful to use those, but A, we didn't know what was going to happen, and B, I just need to see things. Alright. Which door do we pick? Left, front, or right? Left. Okay, select a room to draft. The bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 doors, but you only really gain 1. Closet, you get 2 items, or the hallway. Let's do a hallway. So you get to pick which one it is. Okay. Welcome to the first hallway. These rooms will not always be the same. What are we looking for in here? Anything? Okay, we got a door there. We have a note. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. The west wing are more likely to be locked. Are we in the west wing? Don't know. Okay, select a room to draft. The storeroom, the den, or the lavatory. There's a puzzle, a diamond, and money. 1 diamond in the den and nothing in the lavatory. I mean, what's our attempt here? Are we trying to get as many rooms unlocked as possible, or are we just trying to see if we can get to... Is there a certain way to get to a door? We have to figure it out. Let's go to the den. We'll make this the den. I don't know what we're going to do here, though. Okay. I don't fully know our purpose here yet, other than trying to find our area. So. Oh. We are trying to make our way up here, aren't we? So right now I've gone this way. And because of how the rooms generate, I may or may not have a door going that way. So, like, I'm going this way, but I could have gone this way and had a room that was more effective to go up and around. It's literally a puzzle room. Okay. So this may not have been good. I don't know yet. We have 2 doors. We have a candlestick knocked over. We have a clock. There was a gem. Okay. I got 1 diamond. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. All the clocks in here say 10. Should I be paying attention to the time? Is that important? And the question becomes, do we go left or right? If we go left, we'll end up here. If we go right, we'll end up here. Let's go... I guess it's backwards. Let's go right. Or left. The nook has a puzzle. Bedroom gains me 2. Which literally doesn't gain me anything if I'm going this way, because... Well, I guess if I put it here, it would gain me 1, because I had to come back into it. Let's go to the bedroom. We'll gain 1. So it's all a puzzle of how you use it. So, for now example, if we're in the den, we go in here, we gain 2. But we lose 1 because we've gone in here. Then we can go up and get another 1, though. We only lose 1 going through that room. Which I think is really the idea here. That's weird. So the question becomes, do we go for rooms that have puzzles? This trunk is locked. Or is there a key? Is there an accessible key? Is there a puzzle or a key or anything I can use in here? Potentially not at this time. Potentially later. Is this touchable? Greetings from Reddington. Okay. Cool. You can't interact with the doors. You can't open the drawers. You can't crouch. You can't jump. So you're really focused on this main floor. Okay, I thought you could go over the bed for a second. You can't turn the light on. You can't look at the... Yes, you can. Lovely lady. She has a necklace on. It's a moon. That could be important. So I wonder... I'm not going to go back in there right now. Maybe for now, just to get a feel for it, we carry on. Alright. The West Wing hole. The West Wing. Remember they said West Wings are more likely to be locked. So I don't think we want to do that yet. Closet has 2 items. But if we do the closet, we're not getting back out of the closet. There's nothing else in there. That's going to be the dead end. I think we do the parlor next. Because remember, if we do the west wing, we're more likely to be locked in. And if we hit a closet, we're at a dead end and we have to go back anyway to the other side. So there's probably no point in doing that. So this is the den. Oh, it's a puzzle. Okay, we got birds. We got a guy. That's a raven, and that's a guy on a boat. Okay. This feels like a puzzle. Okay. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate in the Old Hams this past Thursday. The Old Hams. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in a decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is a rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you would need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. One box, true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements, so one box that always lies. One box that has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. So one's true, one's false, one has a prize. Okay. Okay, so that's what we're working with here. One is true, one is false, and one has nothing in it. That's a key. Okay, we'll take that. A wind-up key. A rather curious wind-up key. A component of the parlor game. Okay. Well, it's definitely those 3 boxes. Anything else in this room first? Because it might be really bad if I'm wrong. I don't know what happens if I'm wrong. I just don't get to advance. I don't know. I get jump scared. Very possible. Oh, I can skip. Okay. I don't want to skip right now. I guess I gotta pick now. A spare room, a storeroom. Corridor is always left unlocked. We'll do the corridor. But first I want to see this. Okay. One of these has treasure in it, so we'll see if we need it. This is the blue box. That is true. The blue box is true. That's also true. That's not good. The blue box is empty. Okay. One is true, one is false, and one is empty. So, it is reasonable to assume that more than one of them could be true. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. So really, we don't care about the prize. That's probably what we're supposed to be getting here, but if we weren't to care about the prize, at least one box that displays the truth, at least one that lies. And I think we know which one that is pretty quickly. Because if we look at it, this one's true. This is the blue box. That is a true statement. The blue box is true. If we're assuming that is saying the truth and it's the blue box, which it is, this one's also true. And the blue box is empty. And I think that's the lie. Because, I mean, obviously this is the blue box. So it has to be true because it's a blue box. Which means this one also has to be true because the blue box is true. Which means this is the one that's a lie. So the question is, which one of these has something in it? I mean, this one's very obviously. It's one of these 2. It's very obviously either blue or white. Black is definitely the lie. It never said that it was going to be the same one, did it? Only one box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. It never said which one it was going to be. It could be the one that was false that has the stuff in it. Who knows? Let's take a try at it. Let's just see. Let's just see if it says anything in it. That was an empty one. Okay. So, we did not get that puzzle right, but we had the right idea. So that was the empty one. So this was the false and this was the true, which we knew. Which means this one had stuff in it. Okay. And that's all we could do with that. We get no treasure out of that, but now we know. At least we knew we were right about the boxes. We just didn't know which one of these to open. Well, if one was true, one was false, and one was full, that one obviously couldn't have it in it. So it had to be the white one or the black one. And we took a 50-50 shot, and we know now what we need to do. 37. So nothing in that puzzle room. There's a tie. That was a cute little puzzle, though. It was pretty much 2 truths and a lie. That's what that became. Top hat. Open another door. Closet, 2 items. Nook, 1 key. Guest bedroom, 10. Let's take the 10. Let's take the 10 and see what happens. Alright, we're back to 46, which is good. We lost 1 for walking in, but we gained 9, so that's good. Oh, but there's no way out of this room, is there? Oh, no. Oh, we've errored, because there's no way out of this room now. So now we have to go all the way back, which means basically we just lost all the 9 we just gained. Okay, is there anything else in this room? There's a diamond. I'd love to pick this diamond up. There we go. Thank you. So I don't know what we do with the diamonds yet. That's probably important for later. There's a dog. I thought that was a sheep. That's a dog. Oh, we got a note. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan, so there's something in the billiard room. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles. Oh, no. And appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. Okay, so there's something in a billiard room. There's nothing else in here. There's nowhere for us to go in here now, so we're gonna have to go back. The closest thing we had, if we went entrance, hall, hallway, den, bedroom, parlor, corridor, we're gonna have to go all the way back to the den. Alright. A more traditional family room, warm and inviting, so comfortable one might assume that the countless clocks surrounding the sofas are placed in a futile attempt to avoid inevitably wasting the entire day here. Okay. So, we have to go all the way back to the den. Hi, Dee! And we have errored in this room. We did not get any jewels off of this guy because I picked the wrong box. We were close. We had a 50-50 shot. I didn't know how to determine which one was there, but apparently the false one. Oh, stop walking into this. Stop walking into this. Okay, there we go. Actually, that's a good idea. Walk out, walk in, walk out, walk in. I get more steps back for that. Okay, so there's nothing else here. We go back to the den, and we have to go the other way now. Because there's nothing more I can do going that way, at least tonight. It's now 11:15. Time is progressing. Because it was 10 when we came in the first time. So now we gotta draft new rooms. We have a lavatory, a chapel, and a closet. Oh, fiddlesticks. Whenever you enter a chapel, you lose 1 coin. Well, I don't have any coins to lose right now, and quite frankly, that's going to be a dead end, and that's guaranteed a dead end, so I don't really have a choice here. Alright. Hello, chapel. I don't have any coins to lose right now. Oh, this is ominous. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's the main hall. That's the main room. Okay, so now, basically looking at the map, here's where we started. The chapel is here. The hallway is here. We are not getting up here very well. The whole idea is to get to the antechamber area. So we really need to, like, draft this correctly, and we're not drafting it correctly. So what else do we have? We have this door, which we have to draft now. Okay, a spare room, a nook, or an observatory. We have a gym requirement for this room, but I have a feeling if we get up here, we're not going to get back down, so there's no point going that way. The nook looks like it has got 2 doors. Okay, so you see how many doors you have. That helps you. 2 doors here and a spare room. Let's do the nook. I think it's got a puzzle on it. I want redemption on that puzzle. Okay, welcome to the nook. Oh, it's a key. It's actually a key. Okay, that's good. We got books. We got books. We have something useful. A coupon box. Oh, book. A discount coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Okay. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be I cannot speak. A journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Very distinctly, it's saying, hey, make sure you have a journal. Make sure you bring something to write in. Alright, so far we don't need it, but if we need it, keep an eye on it. Basically what we've learned here is, like, look at the rooms before you open them, because they are going to have stuff you're going to need. A coupon book. Okay, that doesn't help me at all right now. So, We have 42 rooms left we can enter. 1 key, 2 diamonds, and no coins. I want to see how close we can get. How many days it take us to get to the end depends, but let's see how close we are. We have a passageway. We have the 2 gems. A lavatory obviously doesn't have another door in it. Storeroom does not appear to have another door in it. It's got stuff, but not another doorway. Let's do the passageway. We gotta take the 2 diamonds. Oh, now he's over there. He's here, and then he's there, and then he's everywhere. Alright. So this is a game really based on thinking through your options. This passageway is probably blocked. Yeah, because you can't get to the guest bedroom. So, it's either forwards, up, or left. Let's go up, and I'll try not to mess that up. It'll be great. All we gotta do is get to the end. Pantry will turn left. Security, FNAF moment. I don't know how many doors are out of this room. It looks like maybe 3 rooms out. Spare room will be straight ahead. Pantry will give us 4. Can we go left, though? We can't go left. We're on the edge. So we can't use the pantry because we have no more map to go on the left. So we could do a spare room. And then or we could do security, which is view inventory of all items currently in the house. I don't really need that right now. Let's do a spare room. Just keep going straight up. This idea is just to see how many days it takes you to get through this house. Like, this is, like, round. So each day is, like, a round. Like, this is round 1. Trying to do this for the first time. That's a tape gun. Okay. We have a ladder and paint. A fan going, but, like, no paint going. So, we continue on now. This door is locked. Well, thankfully, I have the key. This is where things will start getting difficult, is if you don't have a key or anything to get through. Okay. Select the room to draft. Observatory. Oh, no. I guess this has to have another door, right? Yeah. I'm afraid, and I'm truly afraid, that I'm eventually going to get a room that doesn't have a door and I can't get out. The observatory is the only one. Oh, I don't have a gem. Oh. I don't have a gem. Okay. Give me the closet. I was like, there's nothing else. There's nowhere else to go. I've got a mallet. Because I can't do anything. I didn't read that. Shatters padlocks. I got that much. And a gem. Okay. Well, now we're in trouble because I can't go anywhere with this. And I'm going to have to go back to the passageway. Oh, I do have another door. Okay, that's useful. I can go this way in the passageway now and just hope my luck is better going that way. But we are running out of steps. How many steps would it take me to get back to the guest bedroom? 1, 2, 3. I would gain 7 if I did that now. I should probably do that now. Let's go back, gain some rooms, and come back. So there's the chapel. I need to go straight. I need to turn. Turn. Nope, that's the main area. That's the den. I don't want the den. Oh, no, it's further to get back than I thought it was. Never mind, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I lost a room there. It's not worth it. It's further back. Just take the 34 and we'll just see what we can do. Alright. Because it's all the way across the house. So this is really the technique, is you gotta figure out where to use the rooms. Okay. Storeroom. No way out. I have a gem. I could do the courtyard and give myself multiple doors out of there. Storeroom would give me a key and a coin, but this would be nice, but it's a dead end. I'm gonna need, I guess, not a dead end. Okay, because every other path I've had has been unlucky. I've had dead ends everywhere. Okay, this is the courtyard. We now have 2 active doors we can use. One... Well, I assume I got 2 active doors. Yeah, 1 here and 1 down. So if I need to go down for any reason, I can go there. Not that I think I do, because it's probably locked, right? Oh, I have a mallet. That'll work. I will take those. Thank you. The diamond, the key, the coins. Wonderful. And we have 32 rooms left to enter. And we're going to go up beside the spare bedroom now. Nothing else apparently here. So this is more of a strategy game. I wasn't sure how strategy this was going to be, but it's a lot of strategy. A breaker box. Great. East wing hall. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. That would give me 4 steps back. It might be worth going the other way and putting that bunk room on the other side of the courtyard. How do I get off of this? Oh, I gotta do this first. Okay. Well, let's give me the east wing hole, and then I'll go back and get the bunk. Because that'll give me a couple doors there. I can cut more footsteps if I go over here. There's the bunk room. So that should give me more steps, right? No? No steps? Cool. I thought I was going to get steps out of that. Is that a flashlight? I can't pick it up. Cassette tape. The something mystery. Can't read it. The Turtles of Verba. An old Xbox player. An old Atari. My mistake. An old Atari. I like that bunk bed. I'd whack my head on that a few times, but I like that. So what's... Oh, hamster. So what's the purpose of this room? It counts as 2 bedrooms. What does that do? I thought that would give me more health. It did not give me more health. I'm going to watch this hamster roll, though. Okay, so what did this do for me? I don't really think it did anything for me. Okay. Cool. Back to the east wing hole. Which should be this way. Now that I'm definitely running out of doors. Okay. Can't interact with that. We have 1 optional door here. And we're going to pray it's something good. It did me nothing. Yeah, it did absolutely nothing for me. Boider. I don't know how you say that. Conference room. Whenever items will be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. And a nursery, which would be a dead end. Either the boider or the conference room. I think the conference room would be better. We got more doors and things are here. Okay. Anything here? Pens I can't interact with. What's this? Safe code 9083. Someone remember that. 9083. Actually, do I have a paper or pencil nearby? I probably do. Oh, I probably do. Okay. Should probably invest in one of those. Here we go. That'll work. Okay. We got a book now. 9083. Thank you. Safe code 9083. Perfect. And I will set that down there in case I need it again. Thank you. 9083. Okay. Anything else in here? Most likely. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout the house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in this room instead. That makes sense. Anything here? Just notes. Just a whole bunch of glasses. Okay. So the safe code was really, I think, what we were trying to get out of that. I don't know what it's for yet. Lavatory. What's with all the lavatories in this house? Pantry or kitchen? Food for sale. Do I need the food, though? I don't really feel like I need the food right now. Okay. Banana. Another note. More coins. Okay. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. That's weird. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it on the pantry. Well, I got that. So what does the banana do? I don't know. It didn't let me see it. It's not in my inventory. Okay. Store is locked. Well, thankfully I have one more key. What happens when I don't? Storeroom. Dead end. Dining room. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. I don't think I'm rank 8 yet. Observatory. One time you drafted it. Okay, where can I... If I do observatory... Yeah, I could do that. Let's just use that. It's the only really good thing here. I'll use my gem for it. We got a deer. Got a globe, which I can spin. Oh, I'm at rank 6. Okay. Food gives steps, maybe. Yeah, that would make sense, I think. I have no way to actively have it, but that would make sense. Yeah, steps, in case you missed the beginning of the stream, which I think Dee did, the steps are how many rooms you can enter. Every time you change rooms, you lose a step. Okay. The Fixed Stars, the Stargazer's Companion of Constellations, by Richard Witt. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one in a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. For North Star, 1 gold. The twins, should I be drawing these? Should I be drawing these? I think I should be writing this down. I think I should be writing this down. Hang on. Oh, gonna lurk. Yep, bye D. Alright, North Star. North plus 1. That makes sense. Next page. Next page. The twins. Gemini. Twins. The slice is 3. 1, 2, and 3. It looks like a piece of pie. There we go, like that. 4 is Diamondus Minor. This is not going to make any difference tomorrow when it changes. Or next day when it changes. But for now, it makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Southern Cross is 1, 2, 3, 4. It makes sense. It's the stars in the middle. It makes sense. You're going to love my scribbles here. Farmer's Apple. Apples are extra delicious today. What in the world is this? Okay. It looks like a bomb. I'm not going to lie to you. Farmer's Apple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extra 1 there. 5 and 1 there. It really looks like a bomb. Alright. Clavis. How many of these are there? Clavis. Is this even important? Am I doing this for absolutely nothing? Probably. But I will do it. Just in case it is important. Because it probably will be. If I don't do it, it will be important. 100%. Clavis. Wonderful. Oh, okay. So it's astrology. Great. Alright. Well, Diamondus Major looks like a diamond. I'm not drawing that. And Draxus. Dead ends are common. Yeah, I feel like that's what I'm getting today. The sale, everything is 50% off. Sale, 50% off. Green rooms are more likely to cut Spain flowers. Is this even really vital? Green have more flowers. Is that the end? Oh my goodness. Okay. That's a lot of scribbles. That's a lot of scribbles. Okay. Alrighty. Well, that's it. So, do I need to go look at the stars and see what I'm going to get today? This doesn't feel very logical, but cool. Let's go up and look. Will this count as an extra? How did I? Oh, here. Okay. There's the telescope. Now I go back down and look at it, most likely. I can't jump off the edge. Alright, cool. That was so many little scribbles. It said to take notes, so I took notes. Can I see it? No, it's not low enough. Can we go? Oh, there we go. Can I go further? Oh, that just rotates it. Okay, I need... Where am I rotating it to? I mean, this is as high up as I can go, so it's gotta be something up here. If I do this again, that turns it up. That puts it down. As far down as it goes. Okay, so we're looking for something specific up here. Oh. Probably the really open thing in the sky. Just a good guess. Probably need to go through the hole in the ceiling so I can actually see space. My help. I like this. This is funny. Okay. One more should do that. There we go. Alright. Let me see. What are our odds? It's 1. 1 was the North Star. I gained 1 coin. That little puzzle for that. That was kind of cute. Alright. So, I just gained one coin off of that. How do I get back now? Oh, here we go. Nope. Out. Okay, there we go. Now we're out. Alright. So today we gain 1 star. Wonderful. What do I do with that? Probably nothing. So, the only way out of this room now is over here. So we gotta hope this is good. And it's locked and I have no keys. Okay, is there anything else I can do? This is what I was afraid of, was not having any keys. Is there any doors I have not been through yet but I can use? This might be as far as this might be it. This might be as far as I can get because I don't have a key. And there's no rooms I know of that have keys. +4 for that. Closet's the end. The conference room is the end. East wing's the end. Like, I think I'm done. I think I got 3 rooms away and I think I'm done. Okay. Just gonna double check myself because, yeah, there's nothing I can do down here. This isn't gonna get me anywhere. Nope, that's it. I'm gonna have to call it a day right there because there is nowhere for me to go. This door is locked. I was so afraid that was gonna happen, and that got me. That is the end of day 1. Oh, are you sure you want to call it a day? Tomorrow you'll wait to find the rooms of the state as well as your current inventory have been reset. I think it's time to call it. There's nothing else we can do. We have no keys. We have nowhere to go. Day 1 has come to an end. At least I know how the stars work now. Okay. Well, we got really close, actually. We were like, what, 3 rooms away? Wow. 3 rooms. We could have had that. We almost had that first try. I just needed 2 more hallways. And we would have had that. I think the parlor might have been really helpful had I gotten the puzzle right, but I had a 50-50 shot and I didn't know which one to pick. Oh, we almost had that. Almost had that. 19 rooms, 6 ranks, 40 steps taken, 2 items found. 3 rooms away. 3 rooms away. Now the question becomes, is the antechamber the actual room we need to get to, is related to it, or is it somewhere on this map and we have to find it? That is a good question, but not bad for the first run.